The following contest is a triple threat match for the Best of the West Coast Championship. Your referee for this contest, referee Reed Matthews. Hey, Reed, have you accepted Sinbodi's challenge for Vegas? Oh my God, he's doing it. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. It's your funeral. It is your funeral. Reed Matthews, one-on-one with Sinbo D, Saturday, February the 19th, when Best of the West comes to Vegas. Do you have any final words? No, he doesn't. He's just going to shake his head and think about his ultimate demise. Best of luck in your future endeavors. Introducing first. From the wrestling mat, weighing in at 180 pounds, Alonzo Alvarez. And his opponent. Prince Gabriel is ready to unleash the beast tonight.
He's like the Prince of Darkness or something.
Well, he's the Prince of Fresno. He's got the heart of a lion.
I'm very intrigued by this character. Uh-oh. Alonzo Alvarez will not be intimidated.
And their opponent. Crescenzo, the longest reigning champion in Best of the West history, with perhaps his most daunting challenge to date. Having to face not one, but two competitors, he doesn't even need to be involved in the decision to lose that championship, and something tells me Biagio's time has run out tonight.
No way, Jose. I think Biagio is going to hang on to this title. You know why? Because Biagio used to be in a very small stable that I used to run over in Macklin called the Promised Land, and I know what this man is capable of. I know what he can do. I know the darkness inside of him. It's going to come out tonight. It's going to make him hold on to that title once again.
There is a very twisted presence inside charming Biagio Crescenzo. I don't even think he knows what charming means because he is anything but. But whatever the hell he is, he has had an unprecedented run here at Best of the West. And this crowd solidly behind Prince Gabriel. Alonzo Alvarez, on the other hand, not to be overlooked, he is making quite the name for himself as a singles competitor. Of course, his tag team partner, Vinny Wasco, recently signed to WWE as their latest official on NXT and 205 Live. And we're all, of course, very proud of Vinny Wasco.
Yeah, you're taking his title back. He's like, no, this is still mine.
Well, I think he's a little bit apprehensive. I think he's not ready to give it up.
He most definitely is not ready to give it up. He's also, I think, playing mind games with the other two competitors.
I think he is. It's something he does best, is getting the heads of his opponents.
You know, Alonzo, they built some...
Well, the bell has sounded. This is a triple threat match, which means there are no disqualifications.
I wasn't ready for this to start.
No, but we are underway nonetheless. Flying double clothesline from Prince Gabriel.
Ouch. That's some pretty heavy arm drags there from Prince Gabriel.
And Prince Gabriel giving Biagio a second to think about it here. Kick to the midsection. Off the ropes. Ducks the clothesline. Does Prince Gabriel. Catches Biagio with a clubbing clothesline of his own.
I mean, he doesn't need to do a lot to have a lot of power behind him.
No, he doesn't. He's hey, what the hell? Biagio just grabbed the West Coast title.
I mean, in all fairness.
And again, this is a no disqualification match. It's a triple threat match. There are no disqualifications. Down goes Prince Gabriel.
So Biagio smart, staying ahead of the game, bringing in the belt.
I mean, anything goes in a triple threat match. Them's the rules here at Best of the West, as Alonzo Alvarez and the reigning Best of the West West Coast champion take turns pummeling Prince Gabriel.
Very smart here, really, to take down the fan favorite. Well, not only being the fan favorite, but kind of also like the heavy hitter.
Sure. Biggest man in this contest is Prince Gabriel. And if he hits that spear on either one of these two competitors, we're going to have ourselves a new West Coast champion.
But that probably won't happen.
Oh! Prince Gabriel hung up on the ropes, and there's a spear from Biagio, taking a page out of Prince Gabriel's book. Cover. And Alonzo wisely breaking it up because there are no friends in a triple threat match. There can be only one winner.
Uh-oh, now he's in trouble. Slapping match underway here between the two. Just back and forth. I wonder who's going to come out of that the winner. Well, I guess Alonzo for right.
Alonzo, for the time being, burying his shoulder in the midsection of Biagio, who's able to squirm out of the corner and answer with a flurry of strikes.
Quick as a rabbit.
And just as unpredictable. Just as easily startled, too.
Well,
forearm to the face of Biagio. And now both of them saw Prince Gabriel making his way up on the side of the ring and wisely taking out the biggest man in this contest.
Very smart. Best to keep him on the outside.
Leg lariat from Biagio, able to take down Alonzo. Catches him with a spinning sidewalk slam. Into a cover. 1, 2. There's a kick out at 2, and that was a short 2 count at 2, nowhere near a 3. Biagio wanted it to happen, and not just yet.
That was almost it. Maybe on the next one.
Perhaps. Biagio now with the fireman's carry on Alonzo Alvarez. Wow! I have no idea what to call that. I don't think I've even seen that before. It was ended up in a urinage. There's 2, right shoulder up and a count of 2.
Very nice slam.
Yes. I'll have to follow up with Biagio and find out what he calls that. I'd be surprised if he didn't have some weird freaking name for it.
I thought he was going to...
Oh!
Simone dropped that, but he didn't.
Right.
which is also a move that I'm a master of, by the way.
Of course, well, you're a master of many maneuvers.
Most moves.
Right. Almost all of them.
I'm also, by the way, a master of pushing somebody into the ring posts.
Which, a fate that Prince Gabriel just suffered at the hands of Biagio, who's very proud of himself at the moment.
I feel like he might have learned that from me.
He could have.
I couldn't be sure.
Northern Lights suplex from Alonzo Alvarez. Can't quite hook the far leg, but rolls through.
Oh, but Biagio's managing to block it right now.
Alonzo spends every free moment he has on the mat, always training gut-wrench suplex, driving Biagio into the canvas. There's 2 and a kick out at 2.
I don't think that's going to be enough for Biagio to lose a grip on his championship. I think it's going to take a little bit more than that because it's not just any match.
Wait, Biagio sinking in a guillotine choke here on Alonzo Alvarez.
Those can be tricky.
Wait, here comes Prince Gabriel. Takes the left wheel out from underneath Biagio. Ducks a clothesline, chop to the chest. Interlocking the fingers now, wants to go up. Somersault senton off the top, takes out both Biagio and Alonzo.
That is a effort weight to come down on you, but at the same time, it was distributed between the 2 men.
Right.
So it wouldn't be as effective as if he had just done it on one person.
Very astute observation.
I am very astute.
Yes.
Even though that was a pretty devastating kick to Biagio, which you can see by the flip that he took.
Splash to the back of Biagio.
I'm not sure this is legal.
Trying to hook him up for a wait a second. Triple German suplex, unbelievable strength from Alonzo Alvarez. Cover 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.
I feel like we would be cheated if the pin happened between 2 men that were not Biagio.
I'm sure Biagio would not only be cheated, but I'm sure we would never ever hear the end of it until he reclaimed his Best of the West Heavyweight Championship.
Which he would be entitled to.
Clothesline in the corner on Alonzo. Biagio still hand on the apron right there. You can barely see him. Gabriel had it scouted. There's a backcracker. Alonzo in bad shape rolls into the cover. 1, 2, and left shoulder up. At a count of 2.
I thought that Biagio was going to come in and break that count up, but he just doesn't quite have it in him. Or maybe he just knew it wasn't going to be the end, so he decided to bide his time a little bit.
Could have been either, but Biagio, one way or the other, better shake loose the cobwebs because his Best of the West West Coast Championship hangs in the balance.
But he's in peak position now to get his comeuppance.
Oh! A double flatliner. Biagio hooking both competitors by the neck, driving them face first into the canvas. And Alonzo wisely rolls out of the ring. Cover on Prince Gabriel. And there's a kick out at 2.
I was going to say Biagio knew it would be easier to get the pin on Alonzo, so he went for him first, but he wasn't having it.
No, and Alonzo, I think it was instinct kicking in, able to roll to the outside. Even though this match is no disqualification, the pinfall or submission can only happen in the ring. Prince Gabriel up and over. Sizing up Biagio. Oh my God, a kick right to the face.
He goaded him into the ring there. Did you see that?
Yes,
that was
he did.
So smart.
Lured him right into it. Biagio on the second row with a leg drop across the back of the neck.
Uh-oh, this could be it. This could be it if he can capitalize on it.
And there's the cover. 1, 2, and right shoulder up at a count of 2. So many near falls, so many opportunities for this contest to come to a close, but this triple threat for the West Coast title rages on.
AJ, I don't want you to think that I'm biased, but I'm a little bit biased because Biagio was part of my troop for quite some years.
I remember. Yep.
An important, vital part of my troop.
Wait a second. Fireman's carry. Oh my God!
Oh, no.
Look at the strength!
What do you call this?
Fall away slam with the Samoan drop combo. Prince Gabriel with the heart and now the strength of a lion.
I feel like he may have landed on Biagio's head there a little bit.
He may have.
I'm hoping that he's just not too disoriented.
Biagio may be a tad less charming after that exchange.
He's still alive, so that's a plus point.
Well, he's not only alive, but he nipped up out of nowhere.
Goodness gracious. I taught him well.
Yes, you did.
And also, it's that...
Oh! And now these two going back to double teaming Prince Gabriel. A huge roundhouse. Oh!
Oh, no.
Prince Gabriel gets out of the way. Clothesline takes down Alonzo. A sling blade for Biagio. Big boot almost decapitating Alonzo Alvarez.
That wasn't supposed to happen. What's next? Oh.
Drops Biagio on his head into a cover. 1, 2, and Alonzo Alvarez able to break it up with everything he had left. Prince Gabriel pulling himself up to his feet. Inverted atomic drop.
Out.
Could be going for a sharpshooter here.
The action is ramping up. I can feel that we're going to have a decision here soon.
I think so. There's a sense of urgency here as Alonzo rails Prince Gabriel with a knee to the side of the skull. Oh my God.
This is not just a match anymore, AJ. This has turned into a fight.
Yes, it has. And now Alonzo setting him up in a camel clutch.
Which at this point of the contest might not be the smartest move.
Well, Prince Gabriel gives up. Alonzo's the West Coast champion. Biagio with the belt to the back of the skull, and Alonzo Alvarez might be out.
This is what I'm saying. It wasn't the smartest move. He took his eyes off of Biagio for a second.
Well, remember, it's a triple threat match. Anything goes. There are no disqualifications. Biagio with the chain.
I think that's a trick I taught him as well. I used to use my glove for this, you see.
Rolls through. Oh my God, a super kick to the face. Biagio got every bit of it, and this one's as good as over, but Biagio not going for the cover here.
Oh, he's setting him up for something better than that. Oh, a slap in the face. Contemptuous.
And you hear him say, this title will never be yours.
He wants him to know who beat him, AJ. He wants him to know that he had nothing but contempt for him before you beat him.
Biagio perched precariously on the top, misses with a splash. Biagio went for everything and got nothing. Prince Gabriel pulling himself up in the corner. Alonzo Alvarez is still out after that belt to the back of the head.
Biagio has to reach deep inside him to pull out some of that dark.
Spear! He got it! Cover! 1, 2, 3! Here is your winner and new Best of the West Coast champion, Prince Gabriel!
You're supposed to eat popcorn. It's part of the culture.
I see.
And I am a cultured woman.
Whoa, I didn't mean to imply that you weren't, but are you ready? Are we ready for the Best of the West Heavyweight Championship?
Are you ready to accept that I don't want to eat popcorn as a
Deal. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Well, with that in mind, welcome back to Best of the West New Horizons. Let's get right to it. The following contest is a triple threat match for the Best of the West Heavyweight Championship. Your referee for this contest, referee Nuck Fly Ass
Johnson. Introducing first. From uptown Las Vegas, Nevada. Weighing 180 Not only the heartbeat, but the 2021 FSW Rookie of the Year. And his opponent.
I'll do that too. Yeah.
Making his way to the ring. From Atwater, California. Weighing in at 209 pounds. He is the pillar of the community. The heartbeat of America. The big leaguer. He is the reigning, defending, best of the West heavyweight champion, Johnny Butabi.
Well, AJ, how are we going to solve this dilemma? I mean, which is the real belt? It's hard to tell.
Johnny Butabi is the legitimate champion. I didn't announce Dave Dutra as the best of the West heavyweight champion.
Right.
And you can see it strewn across the face of the Battle King. He does not like the fact that Johnny Butabi is touting that legitimate heavyweight championship belt.
Yes, but how do you know it's legitimate? Just because more people believe it doesn't mean make it more true.
Well, I mean, Butabi, that's how it works. Dave Dutra lost the heavyweight championship. Butabi has been the reigning champion And in this blood feud with FunnyBone, AGB, conspicuous by his absence, by the way. I was expecting AGB to be out here, mostly so I wouldn't have to announce Johnny Butabi's litany of nicknames. So I don't know where he's at.
Announce them.
What's that?
Please announce
No, I
them.
did it already. Don't make me do it again.
Oh, you did. I remember.
Yes, yes.
That was but a minute ago.
You were eating your popcorn. Oh my God! Well, the bell hasn't sounded yet. Oh! Knock, knock. Are we ringing the bell?
I think he wants you to.
I got the signal. This match is officially underway. Triple threat rules for the Best of the West Heavyweight Championship. And as we saw just moments ago, it's a triple threat match, which means there are no disqualifications.
I think that Nick Zander wants to join the championships together and create a new undisputed championship.
Well, I wouldn't mind seeing it either. And apparently, this hasn't really been an issue until Dave Dutra was announced as the #1 contender in this triple threat match. Because up to this point, there has been no question about who the true Best of the West Heavyweight Champion is. That is Johnny Butabi! Backdrop over the top onto the concrete floor.
Ready to risk it all for this championship.
Yep.
But which one?
Well, the one that Johnny Butabi came in because, wait a minute. Dutra! A moonsault off the top to the outside and lands on his feet.
Let's see if Dutra wins, then which belt, then he'll have two.
Then he'll have the undisputed Best of the West Heavyweight Championship. But in Johnny Butabi's mind, Butabi is the undisputed heavyweight champion. Dutra has been absent from Best of the West for months, was supposed to return in the recent past, but had COVID.
I'm just trying to point out that Butabi's championship could be fake news fed to us
One,
by the
two.
narrative of a disgruntled employee, for example.
Could be. That's not impossible, I guess. It's, I think, a pretty far-fetched story, but you'll have to take that up with AGB. I can only imagine what a conversation between you two would look like.
One way or another, Dutra is doing a medium good job of defending it right now.
Oh! There's a sidewinding flatliner, 1, 2, and Butabi able to break it up.
Okay, I'm seeing a lot of heart from this young kid,
Nick Zander, yeah, the heartbeat and the Future Stars of Wrestling 2021 Rookie of the Year. This is his first career heavyweight championship match. I suspect not his last, and it, of course, won't be his last if he is victorious here tonight.
That explains it. See, I spotted his talents without knowing that he had that Rookie of the Year title.
Yep.
That's what an expert I am.
Right. You also have a way with humility, if you don't mind my saying so.
Thank you very much.
Of course, of course. Nick Zander in control of the Best of the West Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, the crowd getting in on this stomper. I think he's been in the corner for too long, by the way.
Well, referee Nuck Nuck.
Not doing anything.
Well, this is no disqualification, remember.
Oh,
so
that's
Nuck Nuck
right.
is being a little bit more lenient with the rules on this one. Because there aren't nearly as many, to be quite honest. And a huge shoulder tackle bowls over Nick Zander.
Even a Rookie of the Year cannot compete with gravity.
Roxbury bottom connecting, and it's as good as over, but Nick Zander wisely rolling to the outside of the ring. Butabi now.
Oh.
Dutra lands on his feet.
I'm seeing some very good offense.
2, and a kick out at 2.
I'm seeing very good offense from the Battle King.
Yes. Well, Dutra is no stranger to world championships. He is a veteran in this business. Oh! Pair of boots up to the face. Nick Zander, 1 step ahead of Dutra.
Oh, fighting out of the corner like a young lion.
Oh! Almost a combination senton, facebuster, and not yet enough to put down the big leaguer.
That was also because he got distracted with Battle King before he went to that for that cover.
Snap German suplex on the heartbeat, Nick Zander. And Dutra is not done. Sit-out powerbomb, 1, 2, and Zander able to kick out at 2 3/4.
I was certain that could have been it just then. That could have been the lucky break.
Could have been, but it wasn't. Dutra, less than a half a count away from an undisputed Best of the West Heavyweight Championship.
You know, it's that heart in this kid. He's like, no, I'm gonna prove myself here today. You know, I was already Rookie of the Year, now I'm gonna be champ.
Well, it's the biggest match of his career by far. He realizes the pressure that's on him, but I'm wondering, as young as he is in his career, if he's perhaps psyching himself out, overthinking it. It could be nerves, it could be butterflies. Both Butabi and Dutra have found themselves in championship contests regularly in recent years. Dutra.
Right, because if you don't conserve your energy, then sometimes it doesn't work out well for you. But
Exactly. Jumping European uppercut. Zander has got a crazy look on his face. Looks like he's got something in mind for the Battle King.
I think he wants to suplex him off the top rope.
I think you're
that's
right.
what's going to happen, potentially.
Butabi, though, staggering up to his feet. Butabi catches Zander. DDT! Zander reverses into a DDT on Butabi. Zander is all kinds of fired up. He better go for a cover.
I'm saying he better conserve his energy.
That too.
Although that was highly impressive.
1, 2, Dutra off the top with the Heaven's Blade. He got him with the Heaven's Blade. Butabi shoves him out. Cover. 2, Butabi retains. Here is your winner, and still Best of the West Heavyweight Champion, the Big Leaguer, Johnny Butabi. What a heads-up maneuver, a heads-up play by Johnny Butabi. Johnny Butabi with a double play on Dutra, and Nick Zander just took the wind out of the Best of the West studios here in Fresno. The Big Leaguer retains the Heavyweight Championship.
Wow, that was smart.
That was brilliant.
I don't even know where I stand on this in terms of, am I happy or am I sad? But one kind of thing I can say that was impressive, and that was impressive on Battle King.
Dutra's calling for his belt, the old Best of the West Heavyweight Championship.
It's very clear to every person in this building that you, my friend, are a fraud. I have never been beaten, and every single day we have a show in this building. I issue an open challenge to you. If you actually have 2 pairs of balls, you'll come in here. You call yourself a slugger. Show the balls. Come on. Let's go another round.
He's calling for a one-on-one match, I think, to consolidate the championship.
I think that's what he's trying to do.
This is almost like what I predicted would happen.
You are always one step ahead. Butabi challenging Dutra. Oh, and of course Butabi running to the back.
The challenge still. Any night he wants to fight a real champion. The real Best of the West champ.
Well, Dutra refuses to acknowledge Butabi as the Best of the West Heavyweight Champion, and as long as Dutra has that old championship, you're not going to be able to convince him otherwise.
And he may have a point. I was in a similar situation once, and you know what I did? I consolidated the championships, and then from then on, I was undisputed.
Well, if Dutra can find a way to make that happen, then good for Dutra.
Indeed.
Viaggio, man, Viaggio, it's me, it's Louis. I know you probably don't recognize The face paint and everything, entirely different animal, right? Hey man, I know your match didn't go so well. I was kind of watching out on the sidelines. I tell you, brother, sometimes you get kicked in the face, sometimes you recover. You can't win them all. I know how it is, but you'll get another shot, man. Take it easy. Never say that to me. Never say that again. You hear me? You get me back right now! I don't give a damn! Go home! Where's Prince Gabriel? Give me Prince Gabriel! Hey, calm down! Give me Gabriel! Go home! I'm not supposed to leave without my title!
Well, the time has come, one of the most anticipated main events in Best of the West history. The moment has arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening. And it is a casket match. The only way to win is by placing your opponent in the casket and completely shutting the lid. There are no pinfalls, no disqualifications, no countouts, no submissions. Introducing first.
Let me handle this. Before I was so rudely interrupted earlier, your heavyweight champion is pleased to introduce to you your favorite commissioner, the golden god of creativity.
What?
The man who makes evil die tonight. And most importantly, my best friend in the whole wide world,
Butabi. He's not a bad ring announcer, but that really was drawn out far long, and a hug on the outside, of course. That was drawn out far, far longer than it needed to be.
Are you a little jealous, AJ?
No.
I sense a little bit of jealousy.
Definitely not.
Just a tiny bit. Perhaps.
You're not wrong.
Evil dies tonight.
Evil dies tonight. Okay. Whatever you say. Well, it is a casket match. Anything goes. I don't like the fact that Johnny Butabi is out here to support. Yeah, take it back. Johnny Butabi is out here to support Alexander G. Bernard, his BFF, his ride or die. Yes, please.
So it'll be safe to say he might or may not get involved in this match. There's a probability ratio.
I would say there is at least 100% chance of Butabi getting involved, at least.
Wow.
Maybe 150.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not great at math, but like, I'm pretty sure 150%. It's a lot of percent. And his opponent.
Have you seen my ghost brown white bones with the skin of gold?
Making his way to the ring. He is the father of filth. The original nightmare. Your Demi-god of Death. This is FunnyBone. One of the most fearsome, relentless awe-inspiring competitors on this coast or any coast. Your Demi-god of Death FunnyBone finally gets Alexander G. Bernard right where he wants him. And before tonight is over, AGB might be taking a dirt nap.
He's a pretty good dancer too, huh?
Oh, FunnyBone's feeling himself. He's feeling himself anytime he's moments away of inflicting massive amounts of violence on people who have wronged him year after year after year. This one is not about titles. This one is not about money. It's not about prestige. It's about FunnyBone finally getting his hands on Alexander G. Bernard. This is a grudge match in the most dire sense of the word.
What did he do to deserve this?
Oh, he's like sabotaged his career. He's cost him matches, championships. He's made FunnyBone's life a living hell.
Fun fact, me and FunnyBone also were in a stable together one time. Or several times. It hurt slap.
You know, I almost remember that. Broseph has told me a lot about it.
Broseph's a cool dude.
Does he though?
Is it more of this jealousy?
Oh no jealousy whatsoever.
I mean, because
Broseph.
He's a cool
Okay,
dude.
we do not need to see this.
Just as an FYI, and the girls like it.
All right, well I'm gonna have to talk with him about that.
Just as an FYI.
Anyway, yes, if I
to say what others don't say.
Broseph does.
Yes.
That's because he's drunk all the time. He's an alcoholic.
That could be it.
At the very least.
Oh.
Well, we are underway. This casket match, and as I said, it's not about titles. It's not about money. Okay, family-friendly show, FunnyBone. FunnyBone.
I don't want to watch it. I want to watch my best friend win this match.
Yes, he's going to watch his best friend win this match on a cold day in hell. Okay, well, family-friendly FunnyBone.
This is my company, my ring.
Shut the f*** up and hit me!
Family-friendly FunnyBone. Family-friendly.
One shot,
And
knock him out.
I think I see some children crying already. Uh-oh. I see what you mean. There's a lot of hatred between these two.
Yeah, oh God, yeah. Oh my God, are you kidding me? These two despise
It looks
each
to me
other.
that FunnyBone is so riled up, the forms are not hurting him at all. It's like his adrenaline is pumping so fast he can't feel anything.
Well, he's also a demigod.
Oh, that's true.
He's somewhere between alive and dead, this
Right.
world and the next, so...
Do you think that gives him an unfair advantage?
No more than AGB's corruptibility and bias gives him an advantage.
And perhaps the presence of Butabi on the outside.
Yes, his BFF on the outside certainly does give him an advantage. And a stiff forearm from FunnyBone reduces AGB to a quivering heap on the canvas.
It's not looking as good as it was a couple of minutes ago.
No.
For AGB. I mean.
No, not at all. I don't think it was looking good for AGB at all, to be honest.
I wonder if he's dreaming about his yacht at this very moment. I wonder if when that punch connects with his face and he goes down, whether the yacht flashes before his eyes.
I think he's wishing he was anywhere else right now. Although, what is he doing drawing the line?
Yes, well,
And FunnyBone just stepped all across it.
that doesn't seem very polite, in all fairness.
You mean on FunnyBone's part?
Yes.
You want to talk about politeness? AGB is the pinnacle of the opposite of politeness.
But he seems to be very cautious. No?
Sorry, very what?
Doesn't he seem very cultured?
I mean, why? Because he has an accent like yours?
He has a yacht, and he does that thing with the pinky finger.
That doesn't make him cultured. That makes him kind of a jerk. Yeah, he's got him now. I'm sure he does.
What's this?
Wow, unprecedented athleticism. It's a casket match.
It's almost as if he was playing possum.
It's almost as if FunnyBone is playing possum and now staring a hole through Johnny Butabi on the outside. Well, no, Butabi makes a good point. As long as FunnyBone is not physically provoked, FunnyBone cannot touch Johnny Butabi. Otherwise, FunnyBone will be fired.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well,
that certainly makes for a very compelling stipulation, as well as that boot to the face was very compelling.
A brutal combo by FunnyBone to AGB.
Oh, I don't think he should be walking towards the casket because he's making it a little easier.
Uh-oh.
Or maybe
FunnyBone trying to get ahead of steam here. Hey, wait a second! It's D-Rogue! What the hell is D-Rogue doing here? D-Rogue stomping away on FunnyBone. AGB has hired help. What the hell?
Well, this is interesting because back in the day, D-Rogue was part of our crew. The tide has turned yet again.
Right, Butabi making the point it's no disqualification. It is a casket match. Absolutely anything goes. And AGB clearly had a plan, hiring some more help. Ducks a clothesline, does FunnyBone, sends D-Rogue into AGB. And D-Rogue, don't look now. Up and over goes D-Rogue. Down goes Mr. Pull-Up Season. FunnyBone's not done yet. Suicide dive to the outside. And another one. It is take a Demi-god home night at Best of the West.
I'm speechless, AJ. This action has gotten all combobulated.
It has gone all over the place. Completely out of control. There's a double stomp. Wait a second, now the Enterprise is out here.
Goodness gracious, is everybody getting in the ring?
How many people has AGB hired for this?
I feel like I should help, but I feel...
Did you miss the email? Like, what happened?
I think so.
Dropkick power slam combination. The Enterprise, D-Rogue, and AGB all beating the hell out of FunnyBone. The deck has never been more stacked against the Demi-god of Death. What are they?
Well, I mean, he was going to town on FunnyBone.
Meanwhile, AGB and the Enterprise, are they dismantling? I think they're trying to take off the bottom rope.
I think so too. Why, I wonder? What is
I know why.
Plan?
I know why. They want to slide the casket in the ring.
Oh.
So all of this capacity crowd in Fresno can witness FunnyBone being buried once and for all.
That seems like a good plan, if a little underhand.
A little underhanded? Are you kidding me? AGB has 3 hired guns to stack the deck against FunnyBone. Well, the bottom rope is down. And the casket is coming into the ring. This does not look good. This does not look good for FunnyBone.
I disagree. This is a good-looking casket.
For FunnyBone. This doesn't look good for FunnyBone.
Okay, I understand that.
Katarina.
But that needed to be pointed out. Look, and it's in the Best of the West black and green colors.
Yes, it's very coordinated. Yes, it is. But FunnyBone is being decimated here by AGB, D-Rogue, And if you notice, Butabi, by the way, has not yet touched FunnyBone at all. Fair and square match, says Butabi, as FunnyBone tries to make his way up to his feet.
You know,
Oh! Drop toe hold into the casket.
it's not over yet.
No, it's not.
Well, it may be, but he's...
It's not over until somebody's stuffed into that casket and the door closes, and that somebody has to be either FunnyBone or AGB. D-Rogue sent to the outside. Cameron August and Sweet Robin Shaw to the outside.
Oh, the tide has turned yet again. I didn't believe that this could happen, but
No.
it seems like FunnyBone is now on the up and up. And I think he's going to take a big dive
Speaking
onto
of-
the three guys on the outside.
Speaking of being on the up and up, FunnyBone with a moonsault off the top.
Took three guys out in one. Now that's efficient.
Wait a second. Now what is FunnyBone doing?
Oh, he's also dismantling the ring for some reason. For his own dastardly reasons, I guess.
FunnyBone is
Something with this rope. Wants to use the apron for something, perhaps.
Butabi, your head.
What's happened?
Oh my God, AGB is busted open.
Indeed.
AGB, I think on that drop toe hold, AGB went skull first into that casket. AGB is bleeding from the forehead. Meanwhile, the Enterprise and D-Rogue are still recovering on the outside.
I don't know if I'd call that recovering. They seem pretty
Yeah, they're not in good shape. You're right. I was trying to be nice.
Well, sometimes nice is not appropriate.
Fair. Point taken. Thank you.
You're welcome.
FunnyBone's got something planned here.
I mean, it looks like a very complicated plan. A very long-winded, complicated plan. I'm not sure if this will work out in his favor if he takes a lot more time.
He's taking a ton of time, you're right, but he's dismantling the rope at ringside. I think the rope that keeps the apron affixed to the ring.
I think so too. Well, he's given AGB some time to recover, so it might actually not work out for him very well.
What the hell is FunnyBone doing?
I don't know, he's taking up the canvas for some reason. Exposing the mats. Oh, he wants to expose the boards, perhaps.
Oh my God.
He wants to do something on the boards.
Oh my Demi-god.
I suppose it's allowed.
Anything goes, it's a casket match.
I've never seen such insanity.
FunnyBone is literally dismantling the ring with the most evil intentions in mind for Alexander G. Bernard. Oh! Night, MFer. Oh no, are you kidding me? No. FunnyBone.
This looks dangerous, AJ. I'm not sure if somebody should step in. Perhaps.
Pile driver on the exposed hardwood ring.
That got the strongest man out. I would be surprised if this is the end of everything.
That could have killed him. AGB.
Here's the thing, if he can manage to lift him up, he may well have him.
Absolutely. AGB is a heavy man to lift up, but FunnyBone just might be able to do it.
If any man can do it, FunnyBone is that man.
Right. I don't even know if he is a man. He's a demigod.
Precisely. That must give him some supernatural strength.
I mean, just look at him. Jacked. Wait a minute, Butabi from behind! The belt right between the eyes, taking out FunnyBone.
But that's not allowed, AJ.
Yes, it is. It's no disqualification.
Oh, because he didn't touch him, the belt did.
Well, no. Butabi, that counts as being physically provoked.
Oh, he can touch FunnyBone. FunnyBone cannot touch him.
Well, no, now that... Wait a second, it's Nick Zander. Nick Zander is here.
Why is he getting involved in all of this?
Well, one knee from D-Rogue put a stop to that real quick. There goes Nick Zander.
FunnyBone so out from that knock to the head with the belt. And the casket is open. It's finally open. getting ready to put FunnyBone inside this casket.
This does not look good for your Demi-god of Death. Slaps to the face. Ginger slaps at that.
Insult.
Wait, here comes Marcus Erics. He'll challenge Johnny Butabi for the Best of the West Heavyweight Championship Saturday, February the 12th in Merced. And he's going after. Well, he was going for a Roxbury bottom, it looks like. Big league right hand, down goes Marcus Erics.
It seems like everybody who tries to help gets a taste of their own medicine in this.
I think the numbers are just too strong.
It's not worked out for anyone so far. FunnyBone's still down, by the way.
FunnyBone is down. He is out.
They're grabbing him now.
Sweet Robin Shaw putting down the Demi-god of Death.
Everybody's speechless. The crowd is on their feet, but they're silent. They're
Oh, God.
happen?
You're right, an odd hush has taken over the sold-out crowd in Fresno as Best of the West Commissioner Alexander G. Bernard, his BFF, the Best of the West Heavyweight Champion Johnny Butabi, D-Rogue, and the Enterprise look like they have sealed the fate of your Demi-god of Death, FunnyBone.
Falling into himself. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is this it, AJ? Is this it? Is he going to be able to close? The casket is closed.
Here is your winner, Best of the West Commissioner, Alexander G. Bernard.
Wow. Wow, what a match it is. That was unbelievable.
I never thought I'd see the day.
That was like a war.
Alexander G. Bernard hoisting up his pinky with one foot on the casket containing your Demi-god of Death as his hired help and his BFF Johnny Butabi celebrate on the outside.
This is power, AJ. This is what power looks like.
Well, AGB is nothing if not a powerful man.
The best power money can buy.
And we all know money can buy a ton of power.
Calling for the microphone there.
And that's how our story ends. Go home. It's over. We win. Go home. Don't make me Ferris Bueller this nonsense. That's the end. I told each and every one of you that tonight would be the night that I'd kill death for good. I am the golden god of creation. I built this world. I cannot be beaten, especially with my best friend forever. And now, this stable of winners that we are calling the lineup. We told you all it was coming. We told you all we would destroy everything in our path, starting with your Demi-god of Death. Where is he now? He's in a metal box!
Evil died tonight.
The first of many. Good day!